Hello everybody, welcome to Magic Moments Tarot. My name is Rose. As per usual, we're going to start off with a little prayer and then we'll get right into it. But first, I just want to show you guys, look at this. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? I'm trying to pull it up close so you can see. Can you see that? Anyways, it says 100% charged, okay? Full battery. So I just put on my app, and now we're going to see how long it lasts, okay? See if maybe I just didn't notice that it was already pretty dead before I could have swore it was full. So okay, anyways, so let's start off with our prayer. Mother and excuse me. Mother and Father God, angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light, please guide this reading, my thoughts and my sight, so my messages find all who need them tonight. Let the messages guide them to do what is right, and block anything that is not of the light. In the name of Yahuwah I pray. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we just got two words so far. We got ahead, we had two, oh my gosh, messages. We had the word ahead, like A-H-E-A-D, and then we had, oh, now what did I just say? How did I freaking, hold on a second. It said ahead, and then it said on fetch, okay? I don't know what that means. And then it said your throat. They sent it. Okay, so someone might be doing work on someone's throat chakra. Maybe you're speaking out about something they don't want you to speak out about, okay? And we just got the word view. Oopsies. I just looked up at the clock as I said view, and it said 222 on the timer. Okay, so 222, what does that one mean again? I always forget these things. Memory like a gnat, I tell you. Okay, good omen for relationships. Seek balance and peace. Okay. All right, we got a good omen for relationships. Okay, just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just going to grab a quick drink of water because my throat is catching here. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you've had a good day. Today I wanted to talk about a couple things. Number one is forgiveness, and number two is going easy on yourself, okay? A lot of people, when they make mistakes, they sort of, I don't know, they dwell on it. They ruminate on it. They think about, what could I have done different, right? And they sort of obsess over it almost. It's fine to, recognizing that you screwed up and feeling bad about it, that's great. That's fantastic. It shows you have a conscience, shows that you're a human being and, you have feelings, you're not just like this cold-blooded person who just, does things wrong on purpose, right? So, first, appreciate that fact, okay? If you're feeling bad, just know that, hey, you know what? At least you feel bad about it. There's people out there who do this kind of thing and they don't feel bad, okay? That's number one. Number two, once you extract the lesson, move on from it. Don't sit there and dwell over, oh, I wish I coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? There's nothing you can do about it now. It's in the past. There's absolutely nothing you can change about that situation. The only thing that you can do, and I encourage this as well, is to take responsibility for your actions. Okay, so to go to whoever you hurt, for instance, and say, you know what, I'm really sorry. I hurt you. This was definitely a mistake on my behalf, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, right? If it wasn't for someone else, it was, you just end up hurting yourself, then apologize to yourself. And if that's not the case, then again, take it as a lesson and move on. You know what I mean? There's nothing, ruminating over it isn't going to make it any better. It's just going to bring negative energy into you and more mistakes, okay? Because the energy you put out is the energy you get back. So worrying over something literally isn't going to do you anything but bring you more stressful situations to worry about, right? Also, when you forgive someone, it doesn't mean you have to keep that person in your life. You can forgive someone and walk away. And the reason that I'm saying that is because a lot of people will, oh, well, you said you forgave me, so if you forgave me, then how come we can't be friends? Just because I forgive you doesn't mean I forgot and doesn't mean I trust you. I just forgave you, okay? And forgiveness isn't even about the other person. True forgiveness, this is the definition of true forgiveness, is when you think about a situation and it no longer elicits an emotional reaction, okay? So when you think about what someone did to you and it bothers you and you get upset about it, then you haven't really forgiven them, okay? Forgiveness isn't for the person who screwed up. Forgiveness is for the person who got screwed over, okay? And this is why you don't need other people to be around. You don't even need to hear a sorry from these people, okay, to forgive someone. Forgiving someone just means, again, I'm going to say it again, when you think about a situation, it no longer elicits an emotional reaction, okay? And that's why it's so important to forgive. Because you can't let other people rent space in your head, okay? And having said that, if someone does come and apologize to you and you want to forgive them and say the words to them, fine, do so. But that doesn't mean, oh, of course you jump up here. It doesn't mean you have to keep this person in your life. Okay, honey, you gotta get off. Okay, all right, go that way. That's good. It doesn't mean you have to keep these people in your life, okay? Forgiveness doesn't mean forget. Forgiveness doesn't mean trust, okay? I forgive those actions that you did. That doesn't mean I'm going to trust you again. That doesn't mean I have to stay friends with you. It doesn't mean that I'm going to forget about what you did. It doesn't mean that what you did, wasn't horrible, wasn't, hurtful or whatever, right? Just because you forgive someone doesn't mean you suddenly turn to deaf, blind, and stupid to what they've done. Do you know what I'm saying? So again, it's one thing to forgive, it's another thing to forget, and it's a whole other can of worms to keep this person in your life, okay? Now, in some instances, keeping someone in your life, by all means, I'm not saying that in every instance you need to cut someone off, but I'm also saying that you don't have to keep anyone in your life. And that isn't what forgiveness is, okay? So just know that, okay? We are going to start off with some animal energies today. I've been seeing a lot of hawks lately. A lot of hawks. I don't know if... You know what? I know that has a meaning, but I can't remember what it is. So let me just look that up. I've been seeing so many hawks lately, and I keep seeing them in pairs. So 2 hawks. Spiritual meaning. I'm going to look that up and see what it means. Oops. Spiritual meaning. 2 hawks, spiritual meaning. Seeing 2 hawks together is a rare event and often interpreted as a positive omen. A rare event? I see 2 hawks together all the time. What? Okay. Like this week alone, I've seen 2 hawks together 3 times now. in the last, I would say actually in the last 7 to 9 days, I've seen 3 pairs of hawks. Wow. All right, so seeing 2 hawks together is a rare event and is often interpreted as a positive omen, particularly related to relationships and spiritual guidance. It can signify a strong connection in committed relationships or the potential for finding a romantic soulmate. The hawk's symbolism also includes wisdom, clarity, and a connection to the spiritual realm. Wow, okay. Alrighty then. So someone might be coming into a relationship soon. Okay, you might be meeting like your, special someone. If you're single, okay. If you're in a relationship, it might be a symbol that, your relationship is going well, and maybe you might end up taking it to the next level. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we have the fox. Ooh, fox in reverse. Yikes. Okay, so the fox is all about cleverness and slyness, okay? The fox in the reverse is someone who is just not very smart and not very, the fox is also about it's about looks. Literally, foxy is what I was thinking of when I was making this card. Okay, so it's about someone who's good looking. It's about someone who's very, very sly, okay? And someone who is very, very intelligent. Now, in the reverse, this energy is someone who is not good looking, someone who is not sly, and someone who is not clever, okay? So, okay, so, yeah, so we're dealing with someone who is not all the way, I don't know, not all the way there, I guess. And when I say, when I was talking about good looking, it could also just mean in their soul. And how they say someone is beautiful on the inside and the out. Well, this person, they may be beautiful on the outside, but they're not on the inside. Okay? And that's what this card sort of symbolizes. Okay? Get out of here. Get out of here. What are you? Okay, so we're dealing with someone who ain't very smart. Someone who ain't very, I'm just saying, ain't, I'm trying to use an accent because ain't a word, as my dad always used to say. It isn't, Shannon, don't say ain't. I don't know if it's you, but I heard that a lot growing up. And we weren't allowed to say shut up because that was rude and classless. Oh, I just flipped a card. Okay, we have the octopus upside down. All right. So the octopus is all about escaping, okay, because octopuses are the best escape artists in the animal kingdom. It's about handling many different things at one time, okay, so someone who's really good at like juggling things, okay, and like someone who's really good at multitasking, for instance. And then it's also someone who's incredibly intelligent because, again, the octopi is it octopi? Octopi are very intelligent. Also, they, excuse me, they're really good at camouflaging and sort of adapting to different environments. So this person is not good at adapting to different environments, okay? This person is not very clever. I mean, I think we've well established the fact that we are definitely dealing with someone who is not very intelligent. Okay, so we have someone who's not very intelligent. We have someone who's not slick or sly at all. Okay, we have someone who can't escape something, okay? Someone is going to be unable to escape something, or they can't escape something, okay? And they're not good at blending in with the crowd, okay? This person might stand out physically, or maybe they're just like a very loud person, so they're very noticeable. This person isn't like really good at sort of hiding away, okay? And then we've pulled out the bear. Now, the bear is in the upright, so that's good. The bear is someone who is very, very protective of their family and or friends, okay? This is someone who might spend a lot of time at home. Someone who typically doesn't like winter activities, okay? I'm just going to go on a limb and say that. Someone who might spend a lot of time sleeping, or they might be going through, what do you call it, a hermit mode, you know what I mean? So they're kind of sticking to themselves. This person might be going through some sort of spiritual warfare or attacks of some kind. So this person has been resting a lot and spending a lot of time alone, okay? Protecting their energy, again with this protection energy, okay? And we have the otter in reverse. Oh, the otter in reverse is a really bad card, okay? The otter in the reverse is, you know how when an otter is being attacked, they'll show their baby to the other animals, to the predators, almost as if to say, look at how cute my baby is. Like, come on, man, I'm just a mom. I'm trying to feed my baby. They're looking for, it's almost like they're trying to get empathy, okay? Now, when I designed this card, I had that in mind, okay? So the otter in reverse is someone who would sacrifice their own child just for their own benefit. You know what I mean? So for their own benefit. So this is someone who is willing to hurt their own child as long as it benefits them, or it prevents them from being hurt, okay? So one or the other. Now we have the bats, again with this energy, vampire energy, okay? It could even be someone who has some sort of otherworldly gifts, okay? They could have some sort of extrasensory perception, okay? But we definitely have this energy draining aura here, okay? Now we have the elephant in reverse. Elephant in reverse is someone who is very, very weak. Okay? Very, very weak. This person is not strong. They are not mentally strong. They might have a really bad memory. I'm hearing wet brain. That's just what I got as soon as I saw that. So this might be someone who drinks a lot, and on account of their drinking, they don't remember. You know, they have a terrible memory. Do you know what I mean? If you've ever met anyone who's like a hardcore alcoholic, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, these people will drink every single day, and every single day they'll do something, and every single day you'll go to their house and they'll forget what they did the night before, and or they'll have the same conversations over and 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 over, and they'll just talk about the same shit all the time, tell the same stories all the time. Settle down. The cat's already inside. Just relax. Okay, now we have the butterfly in reverse. Okay, so this is someone who went through a descension process, okay? So instead of getting rid of their old self and rising anew in a beautiful, stronger energy, this person went lower, okay? So we might be dealing with someone who is possibly a Satanist, a Luciferian, someone who sort of worships the darker aspects of spirits, okay? Or the spirit world, I guess you could say. And then we have the dolphin. And again, the dolphin just sort of confirms what I said before about someone being an alcoholic, okay? Because the dolphins are one of the few animals in the animal kingdom that will actually go out of their way to become inebriated, okay? There's like a certain, I think it's a certain jellyfish or something like that, that they'll like, I don't know, if they bite it or lick it, I don't know what the hell they do. They eat it or something. And, okay, and we have the pig too. It's out backwards as well. So yeah, they'll get high after that, I think it's a jellyfish, honestly. I don't know. I don't know that for sure, but anyways, they'll touch it or lick it or they'll do something with this jellyfish, and then and it gets them all, you know, cracked, and they think it's good fun, good times, okay? Okay, so then we have the pig and the ant in reverse. These are a lot of really bad energies. Are all the cards in reverses? No, they're not. No, they're not. Wow, okay. Okay. I thought, all right, never mind. So we're dealing with someone who is a pig, okay? A pig is just a slob. Someone who's just very, very messy, very, very sloppy, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that they're physically sloppy and such. It could just mean that they're like a sloppy drunk, you know, someone who's just rude and tactless, etc., okay? And then we have this ant in reverse. Now, the ant in reverse is extremely community-oriented, okay? And someone, a planner, someone who's super strong and a planner, okay? They plan things ahead, they prepare in advance for things, and, you know, we have this energy here that is just the opposite, okay? So this person doesn't plan, they just sort of fly by the seat of their pants, they make impulsive moves, they make hasty moves, again, very, very weak, and they're not, how would I say this? They're not community minded. They're not strong. They're not loyal, okay, to their family or to their friends. You know what I mean? But they are in a community, okay? So that's sort of the ant in reverse energy. Is they're in a community, but they're not loyal to the community. They don't love and care about it and you know, thrive in it. And bat, same thing, okay? So that's someone, again, who's in a community, but isn't necessarily loyal to, and like pretty much all of this energy is like that, because pigs are family oriented, foxes are family oriented, octopi, well, actually no, not so much. They're pretty much an independent animal. Otters, very family oriented. Bats travel in huge groups, so absolutely. Elephants, same. Butterflies, not so much, a little bit more flitty. And then flighty, and then we have the dolphin as well, also being very family group or community oriented, okay? So we have a lot of different energies here, okay? And then we have this one good energy. This one, this one little lonely bear all by themselves. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with this. We're going to pull some tarot and see what tarot has to say. I'm going to actually look up what the bear totem means. What does a bear symbolize spiritually? Bear, spiritual meaning. Perfect. Okay, a bear in a spiritual context is often associated with strength, courage, healing, and introspection. Okay. Hey, what did I say about the hermit mode? That's what hermit mode is all about. It's introspection, looking within. It can symbolize both physical and inner strength, resilience, and the ability to stand your ground. Bears also represent a connection to nature and the primal forces within. Furthermore, the bear's ability to hibernate is linked to themes of renewal, reflection, and quiet power. Interesting, very interesting. Alrighty then. So I only ever dream, like when I have dreams and animals are in it, it's very consistent. My dreams will either have bears, wolves, or it's like a tiger, jaguar kind of thing. Or not a tiger, like a jaguar, leopard, well, I'm not sure what, puma kind of thing, okay? And if I'm not dreaming about them, then I'm dreaming about one of my pets, okay? Those are like the only animals that ever come in my dreams. Those three specific animals especially. The bear, the jaguar, and the wolves. Wolves I used to dream about all the time, so often. Okay. All right, so let's see. What should we pull now? I'm just going to pull tarot and start giving her. All right, spirits. Can you please come in and help me with this reading and help me to understand what is going on here, because I feel like This isn't sort of representing one person. I feel like this energy is representing a whole group of people. And I feel this energy of these people are all against this one person by themselves. This is the energy that I'm getting. Like what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is a table, like like a cafeteria type of situation, and there's like a table full of people over here, and then someone sitting by their lonesome over there. Okay. Okay, so first cards we got, moving on, Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength in reverse. Well, geez, how many freaking cards did we get that said Strength in reverse? So that doesn't surprise me terribly. We have abandonment, abandoning plans, walking away, letting go, traveling, looking for truth, introspection, looking deeper within, withdrawal. And then we have bad news in earthly matters, money problems, ignorance, someone who does not appreciate you. And then vulnerability, self-doubt, weakness, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, and feeling inadequate. Okay, so these people, when you moved on from these people, okay, because someone moved away from a group of people. And when you moved on from this people, you went into hermit mode and you started to look for truth. And when that happened, these people, that's when something started to happen to these people. They got some bad news. They started having money problems. People started seeing, I'm hearing this, people started seeing them for who they were, okay? And they became very vulnerable. They became very weakened. I'm hearing weakened without your energy. They needed your energy to be strong, and now they are weakened. They're lacking confidence and feeling inadequate because they can't pull on your energy anymore. Oh my fucking fuck. I'm so sick and tired of picking up on this energy. Queen of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. Gossip, malicious lies, loss, misery, one who puts people down and can't be trusted. And then we have financial hardship, negative changes in circumstances, feeling left out in the cold, poverty, unemployment, blah. Yeah, so these people, and it's basically confirmation right here. These people were just screwed when you left. Screwed when you left a situation. We have the word straight in quotations on the spirit box. Straight. So I don't know. Maybe someone is like, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Again, we have the High Priestess in reverse and the Hanged Man in reverse. Look at that. Misuse of power. And what did I say? Someone might have some otherworldly gifts. They might have some sort of a sixth sense. It says misuse of intuition, acting on bias or prejudice, manipulativeness, lack of emotional control. And then we have discontentment, apathy, disinterest, stagnation, impulsiveness, negative patterns, and detachment. So yeah, when you detached from these people, it really sent them into a spiral. Maybe you called your energy back or something like that. I don't know, but when you did, it caused problems for these people. I'm getting palsy on the spirit box. It says something about palsy. So someone might have cerebral, what is it? Is it called cerebral palsy or something like that? Cerebral palsy or Bell's palsy, I think is another one. Yeah, something like that might have happened to someone, okay? They might have gotten that after you left or something like that. Letting go of the past, focusing on the future, maturity, growing up, and leaving home. Yeah, you left home. You walked away from these people. So we definitely have family in this situation, okay? Or it could just be a hometown, okay? So maybe you walked away from a bunch of people in a hometown, okay? Oh, look at that. Ace of Swords, truth, and then we have the Knight of Cups, and it's in the upright. And isn't that interesting, because we saw the two hawks and it talks about romantic proposals and offers. Yeah, so someone might be coming into a relationship soon, okay? Um, this whole situation might have had something to do with that, okay? All I know is, so far, what I know is that you've moved away from this situation, and it seems to have brought in some karma for these people, okay? You leaving caused these people's worlds to begin to fall apart. They started to get bad luck. They started to go through upheavals and disorders and so on and so forth. Like, all this stuff started happening. Oh, and isn't that interesting? The Page of Swords. One who is calculating and unconcerned about the feelings of others, and meanwhile you've moved on to freaking calmer waters. Freaking people, I tell you what. Yeah. So people were gossiping about you. People were saying things about you that just, were not true, okay? And someone was possibly energy siphoning off of you. Oh, okay, of course. Emperor in reverse. So it says abuse of power, rigidity and stubbornness, lack of discipline and control, absentee father, paternity issues. Okay, so this could be a parent who was doing this. This parent may have even started these rumors, okay, about you. They may have lied on you. The reason I say powers or parents, and I don't just stay stay with the father on the card, is because the Emperor in my deck represents my mother, because by birthday it's technically her card, and she very much walks in masculine energy. Okay, so this could be someone's mother and or father participating in this, gossip, this whatever. This energy siphoning and this gossip. Okay, so we have energy siphoning, we have gossip. What else have they done? Oh, shite. All right. We got unhappy families. We have backstabbing, betrayal, enemies, bitching, bad-mouthing. We have curses, rock bottom, hitting a wall, dead end, severing ties, goodbyes, and nail in the coffin. These people were cursing you. They may have wanted you dead. Okay? Yeah, we have backstabbing, betrayal, enemies, bitching, and bad-mouthing. Okay, so these people were definitely talking shit. We have doormat, failure, ruin, and collapse. Okay, so that's what they were probably wishing upon you. Okay, it says exhaustion, inability to cope. And what did I talk about? Someone sleeping a lot. Okay, someone's going through a period where they're just sleeping a lot. So they may have actually been doing that to you. That might be part of what the situation is. If you're tired and you can't figure out why, that might be what the situation is. Okay, we have hitting a wall, dead end, severing ties. Okay, and again, because you walked away from this situation. And then it says goodbyes and nail in the coffin. These people may have actually wanted you not only to walk away from something, okay, but they may have actually wanted you dead. And now these people are unhappy. These family members, they're unhappy. They're unhappy and they're pissed off because you're going through hermit mode. All it did was make you go into spiritual enlightenment. It sort of triggered you. It catapulted you. It acted as a catalyst to push you into this hermit mode energy, okay? And that's not what they wanted. Okay, because as soon as you found your way back to spirit, all of their shit stopped working. And when their shit stopped working, that's possibly when their freaking karma started kicking in. And now they know that they're screwed. That's why they're unhappy, okay? They can't siphon off your energy anymore, so they don't have, they don't have the motivation, the energy, anything like that to get up and do what it is that they were already doing. Yeah, and it says something about Eddie. Okay, so the name Ed or Edward could be significant, and then it says altar. So they could have been doing something. They may have erected some sort of like a dark altar with your picture or name on it, okay? It also could be an altar as in an alternate personality. Okay, so someone could have like multiple personality disorder or something like that, okay? And we're getting the words one feather now, okay? Feather. So someone might be getting a sign from the ancestors via a feather. So if you find a feather randomly, that might be spirit letting you know that they're around, okay? We just pulled the King of Swords, the King of Swords in reverse. Selfishness, ruthlessness, deviousness, okay? Premeditated malice, someone who is overly cautious. So again, with this, and we pulled, when I split the deck earlier, did I not get the Queen of Swords in reverse? Yes, I freaking did, okay? So, look at the bottom of the fucking deck. The devil. Yeah, these people were definitely dabbling with some dark magic shit, okay? And I feel like the devil is just confirmation that you're dealing with people who have, first of all, who have addiction issues, and second of all, who are really, really, their intentions for you are really, really horrible, okay? These people did not have anything good planned for you at all, okay? They wanted, they wanted you to suffer. The name Alice just came up on the spirit box, okay? Alice. Ongoing battle, battle weary, fatigue, drained of energy. Yeah, exactly. Drained of energy. These people were trying to siphon your energy and they can't do it anymore. And now they're ticked off about it. But there's like nothing that they can do because I'm hearing you awoke to who you are. You awoke to who you are. And that was something that they didn't want. That they were afraid of. Oh, isn't that funny? Look at this. We have conflict and fighting, and then we have the Lovers in reverse, okay? So again, I feel like someone's ex is involved in this situation as well, okay? This is probably that same energy that we've been picking up on, where there's a community of people who are all working against this one lonely little person, and this one lonely little person is defeating this whole damn community. Why? Because they're freaking highly ranked in the spiritual world. Look at that. Not only did we have the Lovers in reverse, but right behind the Lovers in reverse, the fucking Two of Cups in reverse. Wow. So we definitely have someone's ex is involved in this situation, okay? Definitely. Someone is pissy that their love was unrequited or something like that. Or maybe they're just pissy that you walked away. We have Aussie. Okay, so Aussie. So someone might have an Aussie dog or an Aussie dog, an Australian Shepherd, sorry. Could be significant, or someone could be from Australia, just, be a straight up Aussie. Or someone could be traveling to Australia at some point in time, okay? We're definitely, sorry, I forgot to cover the devil. The devil energy is all about addiction, okay? It says addiction, depression, mental health issues, ego, secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, violence, and assault. So again, these people may have had extremely bad intentions for you, okay? And you may have walked away from this situation just in the nick of time, okay? These people, or at least some of the people that are in this group, this community, this neighborhood, whatever it is, that have come up against you, okay? There's definitely some serious addiction issues there, and there's also some serious mental health issues there, okay? And now we've pulled the Queen of Cups in reverse. Isn't that the same freaking energy we've been pulling over and over and over and over? Lord Almighty. Give me patience, Lord. Give me patience. So yeah, someone's mother definitely plays a significant role in this situation, possibly even someone's father as well, okay? We definitely have exes involved in this situation and possibly even other family, okay? Ugh, God, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone who is rude, tactless, and hurtful. Someone who opposes and upsets your plans. Missed opportunities, out of their depth, out of control. They feel abandoned, left behind. Yeah, they feel like you left them behind. Well, you fucking did. And you know what? It's probably for a damn good reason. So, sucks to be them. Okay, we have new walks on the spirit box. New walks, okay? So, I don't know what that means. Maybe you are... New walks. We just got yeet out. Yeet out. So, I don't know. I don't know what that means, spirit. I mean, I know what it means, but like... Since when do you say yeet? I've never heard yeet come out of my spirit box before. Oh gosh, look at Queen of Wands in reverse. When I split the deck, I had Queen of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. It talks about seduction, lies, and strictness, okay? And then it talks about prudish, moralistic persons. You try to impose their values on others. So this might be someone, so someone in this energy might be a dark practitioner who pretends or hides behind some sort of overt morality. Okay, so this might be like someone who is, you know, really big in the church. Okay, so, you know, they could be, you know, Catholic or Muslim or whatever it is, whatever faith or sect that they belong to. They act like they're very pious, but in fact they actually are very, very dark. Okay. Excuse me. Good Lord. Good Lord. I've really been. Okay, so we have folding on your beliefs, giving in, giving up, or admitting defeat. And then we have insurmountable problems, flogging a dead horse, duty-bound, and resigned to fate. Okay? Sorry, we have the 7 and the 10 of Wands, okay? So they're going from giving up and admitting defeat to realizing that they now have insurmountable problems. These people might know that karma has come for them, and they might just be resigned to their fate. They might just be like, okay, well, we're screwed now. There's nothing we can do. And they may be just fully aware. I'm hearing they're sick about it. They're sick about it. So these people are aware. They're fully aware what is happening to them. They're fully aware that whatever it is that they did is because of because of whatever it was that they were doing to this person here, okay? So they were doing, you know, spell work and, you know, talking shit and possibly even wanting this person dead. I feel like we're just dealing with the same energy that we've been dealing with all this freaking time. Yeah. Yeah. Same energy that we've been dealing with all this time of this family and or community that have been working together. We just got ILY, okay? So I love you. Someone is wanting you to know that they love you, okay? This community that worked together to take down someone who was of the light. And they did this, why? Because of greed, okay? So in some cases it was greed. For some people it was jealousy. For some people it was envy. For some people it was all of the above. For some people they felt slighted by you walking away, okay? But in all cases, Spirit is saying this person didn't deserve anything. They didn't deserve anything that they were given. They didn't deserve any of these people's animosity. they were innocent of all claims. That's what I'm getting. Innocent of all claims. They didn't deserve anything that they got from this community. Now we have the Magician in reverse. Oh my god, it's like it's fucking confirming. Yep. Magician in reverse. And then we have the Page of Wands. So we had a baby witch on our hands here, okay? And these people, we may have had an experienced practitioner and then someone who wasn't very experienced, okay? And this person was childish and they did these things without knowing fully what they were doing or what they were getting themselves into. And in doing so, have really, they screwed the pooch on this one big time, okay? Because they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't understand the ramifications of what they were doing. They may not even have been told the ramifications of what they were doing. They didn't do it right. They didn't do this right. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, there is no right way to do bad magic, okay? There's nothing. There's nothing that you can tell me that I feel like that someone deserves, you know, death magic and beauty magic and stealing someone's inheritance and siphoning their energy and then on top of that they're sending you evil eye with all these rumors and bullshit. Like, yeah, it's way too much. Way too much. Okay? So, again, I feel like this is that stolen inheritance energy, okay? These people were doing it because they were trying to steal your inheritance, whether that is spiritual or physical. For some people, it may be your spiritual inheritance. Maybe they wanted to steal your gifts or whatever, your ranking, who knows. And in some cases, it was a literal 3D inheritance that you got that was stolen, okay? In some cases, like I said, it was jealousy. In some cases, it was envy. In some cases, it was all of the fucking above, okay? And again, in some cases, it was someone was feeling slighted because you walked away. Like, good Lord, people, grow up. Like, oh, well, they walked away. So what? Like, get over yourselves. I'm sorry. I'm really getting impatient with this energy, man. I really am. I'm getting so impatient with this energy. But anyway, so that's what we're dealing with, okay? That's what we're dealing with. All right, I'm going to pull out the ABCs and 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull out the moon, the Arcana of Astrology freaking book or deck, and see what she has to say to us today, okay? I'll put that there. Put these here. I might actually pull from some of the Chosen Ones deck as well. Actually, maybe I'll do that first. And then I'll pull on that. Someone may end up going to court over this, okay? Someone might be taking this case in front of a judge or something like that because, again, if you have a stolen inheritance, yeah, you're definitely going to want to fight for that back. Spirit is saying, if for no other reason than because they deserve the karma. So Spirit is asking you to serve karma to these people. Okay? It's not revenge. It's defending yourself, and it is part of their karma. We got the name Naeem on the spirit box. Naima or Naeem. Okay, Spirit. Anything to say about this energy over here? I'm hearing Mama Bear, okay? So it might be a mom, okay? Someone who is a feminine who has children. Look at that. I just dropped a whole freaking clump. We have evil family members, confirmation, time to shine, okay? Do not worry, okay? Dream messages and success. So yeah. Yeah. So justice is going to be had in this situation, and it is going to go in your favor, okay? There's definitely family involved in this situation. You may actually be one of those people who gets messages in their dreams, okay? If you aren't sure about that, start writing your dreams down when you wake up in the morning, okay? If you're someone who doesn't remember their dreams, then this message is probably not for you. At least as far as that part is concerned, okay? If you want to start remembering your dreams, literally go to sleep with that intention, okay? And start asking your angels, ancestors, spirits, your guides, God, whoever it is that you speak to, ask them to help you to remember your dreams, okay? And you most likely will, okay? And then what you do is when you wake up in the morning, you write down what it is that you've dreamt, okay? And you just keep doing that over and over and over again. And not only does it make you better at remembering your dreams, you might start noticing a pattern, you might start picking out messages, okay? It might not make sense at the time, but you'll go back and read them later and realize, oh, you know what? Oh my God, that makes total sense because this and this and this just happened. And then all of a sudden you become very, very good at interpreting those dreams, okay? So we have the number 6, we have the number 15, we have the number 1, we have the number 8, we have the number 4, the number 10, and the number 9. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so now we're going to put the 9, 10, 4, 8, 1, 6, and slide that down, 15. Okay, so someone could be born in January, someone could be born in April, someone could be born in June, August, September, or October. Someone could also be born on the 1st, 4th, 6th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 15th of a month. And they can also be born on the 14th, 16th, 18th, or 19th of a month, okay? Someone could be born in 86, 84, 81, 89. Someone could be born in 98, 96, 94, or 91, okay? Someone could be 41, 46, 48, or 49 in this energy. Someone could be 68, 69, 64, 61 in this energy. Someone could be 86, 84, 81, 89 in this energy. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have earth, air, and water. Earth, air, and water signs here, guys. Let me see. Hold on. We have Aries. We have Aries. We have Gemini. We have Leo. We have Virgo, Capricorn, and that's all she wrote, folks. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, and Leo. Might be applicable. Again, very interesting because my mother, August 1st, okay, me, 1910, just saying. Okay, angels, ancestors, spirits, And entities of the highest white light over here for my highest good. Can you give me waxing gibbous moon? Any advice that you have, anything that you have to say? These cards tend to be like very good for advice, okay? So that's why I try to do them at the end of the reading. 7th house. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Nope. Okay. Alrighty then. So we have wax and gibbous moon. We have the 11th house and the 7th house. So let me see. Hold on. I just saw. Okay, the 7th house. The 7th house is about evaluating your behaviors and your desires in all of your relationships, intimate or otherwise. Are you holding on to friends you have outgrown? Maybe a work partnership has shifted into something more. As we evolve and change, so do our relationships. Defining clear-cut boundaries doesn't make you a bad person. The 7th house in a reading can also indicate that it is time to expand your social circle. Joining a club or team sport is a great way to meet new people that you wouldn't otherwise. We all have valuable things to learn from one another, and you never know, you could find exactly what you're looking for. Okay, so I could possibly be talking to this energy here. When I say it might be time for you to come out of hermit mode, we have the word hooker on the spirit box. Ooh, hooker. Maybe that's what they were saying about you. Maybe they were saying you were a hooker? That's ridiculous, but okay. Yeah, because that's what chosen ones like to spend their time doing. You know, just out there hooking it up every day. Lord almighty. Okay, well, we have the 11th house. Big plans and unconventional dreams are this card's wheelhouse. Anything that you can come up with right now can easily become a reality with a bit of thinking outside the box. The 11th house is where the greatest ideas are born, as long as you don't let society impose its narrow viewpoint on your creative process. Figuring out your place in the world can be a scary thing, but it should also be fun. There is so much to discover out there. Treat every person you meet like a potential friend, and you may be surprised by what you discover. I just got the words mate, I'm NATO. What? Literally, it says, mate, I'm NATO. I don't know. Maybe that's significant to you guys. Hopefully you understand what that means, because I certainly do not. Okay, so yeah, someone needs to take a look at their behaviors and reevaluate what it is that they're doing, okay? Someone else might need to cut some people out of their life, okay, and put up some boundaries. And someone else might need to step outside of their comfort zone and come out of this hermit mode that you've been in and start to socialize again, okay? So take it as it resonates for you guys, okay? Now we have the waxing gibbous moon. The waxing gibbous moon is all about tending to the finer details of a situation. The flowers are blooming, but they still require your attention. Enjoy the beauty, but be sure to check in frequently on your garden, or it could get infested with mites. If you have dropped the ball recently, this card is a gentle reminder that you still have a chance to pick up where you left off. Trying to cheat or cut corners may work in the moment, but these shortcuts are always discovered later on. Alrighty then. So someone is being advised to do the work. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, Spirit is saying you need to do the work. There's no easy way to do it. There's no shortcut. You need to actually do the work. Okay? And Spirit is suggesting that maybe think outside the box. You know what I mean? Find some creative solutions to your problem. I don't know. Don't be discouraged. Like, I feel like Spirit is letting you know that you're going to do well. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. There is no shortcut. You need to do the work. Okay? Okie dokie pokey. So now let's pull out the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Okay? Okay, so we have the number 5, okay? So someone could be born in the month of May. Someone could be born on the 5th of a month or the 15th of a month, okay? We have the number 8 as well. So someone could be born in 1988 or 1985, okay? Someone could be 51, 54, 56, 58, 59 years old, okay? We have 888. So someone's abundance is coming in, okay? Someone has a very abundant energy. That might be why they were trying to siphon your energy, okay? So we have the letter Z, the letter S, and the letter H. We have the letter R, A, S, H, A. Basically spelling my name right here. Hold on. We have the letter D, the letter L, another S, B, G. We have a number 3. Okay, so someone could be born on the 13th of a month. Someone could be born in March. Someone could be 31, 34, 36, 35, 38, or 39 in this energy. Someone could also be born on the 3rd or the 13th of a month. Okay? Someone, excuse me, someone could be 50, 30, 40, 60, 80, 90, or 10 in this energy. I think we already said that with that there, but anyway. All right, so then we have another 6 as well. Okay, so someone could be 66 years old or born in 1976. Or sorry, 1966. We have the number 2. Okay, so someone could be born on the 20th of a month. Someone could be born on the 30th of a month. I forgot that. Or the 31st of a month. Someone could be born on the 21st, 24th, 26th, 28th, 29th, 23rd or 25th of a month, or 20th of a month. Or someone could be 21, 25, 20, 23, 24, 26, 28, or 29 years old. Someone could also be born in December. How very interesting. December 23rd. What have I said about that before? Oh, look at that. December 22nd. How very interesting. Someone could be 22 years old in this energy, or that age could be significant. Someone could be 52. Someone could be 32. Someone could be 42, 62, or 82 in this energy. We got another number 1, so the number 11 could be significant. Someone could be born in November. Someone could also be born in February. Look at that, ex-husband, February 5th. 2 ex-boyfriends, December 22nd and December 23rd. Yes, they were born one day apart. I know. How weird is that? And both Capricorns, too. Another interesting little tidbit of information there. Okay, so let's see. Now, I'm seeing the names Shauna. I'm seeing the name Shane or Shannon. Let me see. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Oh, okay, my ex's birthday is here, so the name Andrew or Drew could be significant, the name Dave or David could be significant, and the name Mark could be significant as well, okay? The name Brenda could be significant. The name Suzanne or Susie, Sue, could be significant. Oh, that's so interesting. We just had the word heck on there, okay? So Sue Heck could be someone could be really into like the show The Middle. I'm seeing the name Jan. Okay, so Jeanette, Janice, Jeanette, yeah, Janet, Jeanette, or Janice could be significant. The name Jen could also be significant. The name John could be significant. The name Bob, Robert, or Rob could be significant. Okay. Sorry, guys. Good Lord. Yeah, again with SLUT. Could be another thing that they were calling you. Okay. Someone could be Korean in this energy. Okay. Excuse me. The name Dom could be significant. So, Damien could also be significant. Oh, good Lord. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot stop right now. I'm so sorry. Okay, the name Baxter could be significant. The name Dax could be significant. The name Hugh could be significant. Oh, good Lord. The name Gabby could be significant. The name Maggie or Margaret could be significant. The name Madeline, Maddie could be significant. The name Manny or Manuel, Emmanuel could be significant. The name Judd could be significant. Oh, good Lord. Ashley Judd just came to mind, so the name Ashley could be significant. The name Aaron could be significant, Aaron. Or Aaron with an E, I guess. I'm seeing the word stud. Someone could really think that they're a stud. We're getting the name Ratty on the spirit box right now. Ratty, R-A-D-D-Y, Ratty. So I don't know if that's someone's name, someone's nickname, or just like a word that they use regularly. I have no idea. Maybe that's like confirmation for you guys, okay? I'm getting Baghdad, okay? So someone might be from Baghdad in this energy. I'm getting the name Luna, okay? Something might be significant about the moon. Someone might be practicing moon magic. Oh, excuse me. Or they might be named Luna, or maybe they have an animal named Luna, okay? This animal, I'm hearing targeted. Someone's animals might be getting targeted by people, okay? So you're going to want to put up some protection around your animals as well, okay? The name Dan, Daniel, Danielle could be significant. The name Jack or Jake could be significant. The name Jody could be significant. The name Jade could be significant. Jam could be significant somehow, like J-A-M. Maybe someone's like going to be like, maybe they are like in a band and they're going to be going to a jam session soon. Or maybe you just really, really love jam. Maybe you're making your own homemade jam or something. And that may be Spirit's way of giving you some sort of confirmation, okay? I'm hearing Moxie. Moxie? Someone likes your Moxie or something? I don't know. It says syrup. Syrup, and then it says low E on the spirit box. So I don't know what that means, guys. Yeah, take that as it resonates. I have no idea. Okay, let me see. I'm going to mix things up here, see if I can't speed this up a little bit. I'm getting bank or blank. Someone's drawing a blank about something. Suds. Someone might drink a lot of beer in this energy. The name Nikki or Nicole or Nicola, Nico could be significant. Okay, someone could belong to some sort of a squad, or a squad car might be significant. Maybe someone's being watched. I don't know. Someone is going to end up having to stand up in court in front of a jury of their peers, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so something's going to go to trial. I'm hearing going to prison. Someone's going to prison in this energy. Okay. I'm seeing Zeus. Okay, so someone might be really into like Greek mythology. Okay. I'm seeing the word bush. Okay, so someone might be, I'm hearing living in the bush. What? Bushwhacking? Okay, so maybe someone's like camping right now or something, or maybe they like became unhoused and they're living literally in the bush right now. I don't know. I'm seeing Sasha or Shah, S-H-A-H. Shah. What is a Shah? Look at this. Low power mode. Okay. What have we been doing this for? Oh, look, I just looked at the clock and it said 1:11. Okay, so I have 10% left and I've been using my phone for an hour. Okay, I don't have any other apps open. I've gotten rid of all of my histories. I've gotten rid of everything so that it would be like there's less, power being used by my phone. I don't have any other windows open. 1 hour of use and it's like dead to the world. And it's not this app, because I've been on this app before with my other phone and had zero problems. It basically hardly used any energy whatsoever. I'm seeing Kush right now. Kush, so someone might smoke a lot of weed in this energy. Maybe you just picked up some Kush from the store or something. I'm seeing hash again. Yeah, a lot of people smoking a lot of the chronic in this energy, okay? I'm hearing blood oath, so someone might have made some sort of a blood oath in this energy, okay? Or done some sort of blood magic. Oh God, okay, so what I just got was someone's using their period blood in their magic and they're putting it in people's food. In a masculine's food. Ew. That's so fucking gross. Oh, God. Oh, that's so gross. I'm sorry, but that's so gross. Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. Lord Almighty. Oh God, I can't get that out of my head now. Oh, that's so disgusting. Oy, oy, oy. All right. I'm seeing like Aussie. The name Oz or Aussie could be significant. Someone's going by way of Aussie, so someone might pass away in this energy. Okay. I'm hearing that's their karma. I'm hearing more than one person. So several people in this energy are going to pass away. I'm hearing not before they see you rise. I'm getting that verse in the Bible where it says God will set a table for you in front of your enemies. Wow, all right. Seeing the name Rand or Randy could be significant, okay? The name Violet could be significant. Someone could be wanting to be violent in this energy. Someone's, no, I'm not doing that again, Spirit. I'm not doing that again. I don't even want to think about that. I wasn't thinking about it. Frank's sakes. Spirit box just said SON. No. I'm not doing it. I don't want to think about that. That's terrible. Okay. Something about a bus could be significant. The name Roz or Rosalind could be significant. Rosaline. Good Lord. The name Asha could be significant. The name Shauna could be significant. The name Shelley could be significant. Hannah could be significant. Hank could be significant. I'm hearing Dustin or Dusty or Justin or something like that could be significant. Jaw could be significant, like J-A-H. Jaw? I don't know. I'm getting that jag energy again. Okay, so like maybe a jaguar, or maybe the name like Jag Meat or Jag. I don't know, maybe it's someone's name. Maybe someone drives a Jag. I don't know. Take it as it resonates for you guys, okay? The name Gus could be significant, okay? Someone is very sad in this energy. I'm seeing Saudi, okay? So someone might be from Saudi Arabia in this energy, okay? I'm hearing Auckland. Auckland. I feel like that's either like in New Zealand or Australia. I don't know, but someone could be from Auckland in this energy. I'm getting Dallas, Texas could be significant. I'm getting Butte, Montana or something like that, or Butte could be significant. Montana could be significant. I'm hearing Dios mío, so I don't know what that means because I am from Canada and we weren't taught Spanish, but I know it's Spanish. I can at least recognize that much. So I don't know what Dios mío means, but hopefully you guys have an understanding. You know what? Let me look at. I don't even know if I know how to spell it though. I don't know. I'll try. 1%. 1%. Lord Almighty. Dios mío. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say D-I-O-S. Oh, it came up right away. Look at Dios mío. That's exactly how I was going to spell it too. Good stuff. Dios mío in Spanish is a Spanish phrase that translates to my God or oh my God. Oh, okay. Dios mío. So someone is flabbergasted in this energy. Alrighty then. Okay, so the name Don, Donald, or Donnie could be significant. The name Ron, Ronald, or Roland could be significant. Okay. Rhonda could be significant. Amanda could be significant. The name Anna or Annie could be significant. Something about buzz. I don't know, maybe someone's like trying to get a buzz on, or they're getting a buzz cut, or maybe that's someone's nickname. Buzz Cola, is that a thing? I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Simpsons lately too, so I don't know if that's from the Simpsons or if that's like real life. I can't remember. I'm getting Nashville, Tennessee could be significant. Or maybe someone's name is like Nash or something. I don't know. Natasha could be significant. Natalie could be significant. Nala could be significant. Lola could be significant. The name Abu could be significant. I'm seeing agua. Someone needs to drink more water in this energy. I'm getting kung fu. Okay, someone might be really into like martial arts. Or maybe that's something that, you need to do is start practicing some sort of martial arts or something. Or, I don't know. It's really good for like, for mental health issues, especially if you have like ADHD or something like that. Apparently it's really good for that because it teaches meditation and calm and discipline and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, taking like some sort of martial arts might be beneficial to someone. I'm seeing masala. What is masala? I feel like that's a food item. I feel like that's some sort of a food item from like the Middle East. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, someone might need to take some folic acid, okay? Or start taking folic acid. Maybe someone's pregnant in this energy, okay? I'm getting Subway. Oh no. Okay, so what just came to me was something that a download that I had gotten a while back about someone putting their period blood on someone's Subway sandwiches. So fucking gross. So yeah, if you eat at Subway at all and you're a masculine and a feminine is constantly bringing you Subway sandwiches, that might be. Oh, it's so gross. That might be what she's doing. I don't know. I don't want to say for sure because I don't know. Again, you guys are adults and I expect you to behave as such and take these messages as they resonate to you, okay? Um, but yeah, if that's the case, ugh, that's just nasty. I'm seeing Taj Mahal for some reason. So Taj Mahal might be significant. San Francisco might be significant. New Zealand could be significant. The Bronx could be significant. Detroit could be significant. Alabama could be significant. The USA could be significant. Ontario could be significant. BC, British Columbia, Ontario, or British Columbia, Canada could be significant. The UK could be significant. Again, I'm getting this Buddha energy. Someone could be a Buddhist in this energy. Okay, I'm done. All right, guys. I hope that this has been helpful for you. I really hope that it has helped in some way. Good Lord, I am so... I can't stop. Oh, okay, yet another thing I need to get out of my head. So I'm just going to cleanse this energy really good. I hope that this, again, was very, very helpful for you guys. I love you very, very much. I'm so grateful that you guys joined me on this channel. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on your way out because it really does help my channel. Okay? Love you guys. Oh, we just got the word shad. And you know what's interesting? I saw shad roe earlier and I thought, I'm not going to bring it up. But since it came out in the spirit box, I am going to bring it up, okay? Shad or shad roe might be significant, okay? Love you guys. Have a good night. Be good. Have fun.